Hello, people of Twitch. Hello, people of the world. It's Tanky time. We're in the challenger stage. I am joined by Essam and Drone Broadcasting. How are you doing, my friend Essam?
I'm doing great, Kelly, and welcome everyone for
Okay, that's
this
short
live
and sweet
stream.
answer.
Yeah, yeah. I hope you're doing fine as well, man.
Yeah,
And yeah, today we're gonna be
I'm
having
doing good, right?
a strong match today, especially that we have some really cool,
Yeah.
cool teams playing today. I don't know, to be honest. It seems like it's kind of obvious who's gonna win, but still, Deathite have been proving that they are doing really well in the ladder right now. Even though Divine as well, they're a climbing team that is proving themselves and proving to everyone that they're not the team that goes down without a fight. So let's just go into it and introduce the team since 1 minute just passed out of the game.
Yeah, so clearly you are hitching your bets towards Devine being the dominator in this match. And we saw yesterday, before we had the problems with the server issues, that they were the ones that were taking the lead. And so hopefully today we will be able to have a lag-free match for you guys to watch. So fingers crossed, and make your votes that SM has set up for you in the Twitch chat. Shall we introduce the teams maybe?
Yeah, let's go. So on this side, we have Easy Solo, Netting, Misha Speed, Voru Pariv, Voru, I'll just call him Voru, and we have KP. Uh, you can go with head with this Divine.
Divine, we have Problema, Hickey, Mayo, Immortal, Hero, and Orchest.
You see that Immortal actually transferred into Divine. He was in Team P, Team Pointers. That's actually I was really surprised to
Yeah.
see Immortal in Divine. I think from a perspective of experienced player, he sees the same thing I see actually is the team has a huge potential and it can actually perform well that it could be one of the top 5 teams. I could say that because they have a pretty impressive history in the last tournament, the ranking ones, and in this one also they're having a great actually, not just good, scoreboard. They actually won against CIS and with a score of 2-0, and they won against Cold with a score of 3-0. So their match is gonna be against Deathside today. We'll see what happens because Deathite are actually holding the top place in the ladder currently. So if they lose this, the Divine and Deathite are gonna be swapping places here.
So big issues as far as the score goes. Important round and important matches. Mayo pulling the flag right now, though. Immortal is going to pick that up and head towards the red base. Misha Speed taking shots. Orchestra coming in to block those shots. Nicely done. Mayo also joining the defensiveness of getting that flag across. Oh,
Ooh,
easy. Yeah, that was a OD attempt by E Solo, but missing, and the flag was still captured. Orchestra already pulling the third flag. I think this is going to be a bit of a demolishment. What do you think,
yeah,
sir?
yeah. It seems like it will be as expected. But there's one thing I want to ask because I was not here yesterday. I was at university when you guys were doing that match, those two matches of yesterday. So what happened in this match yesterday? Who won in the first, second, and third round, or how many rounds were played? Because I didn't really get to know what happened.
Well, so what basically happened is that I joined this stream yesterday, and there was already 5 minutes of the first round gone. But then Divine come in, and it was 0-0 when I arrived, and then they captured. I think it was two flags before the end of the round, and then we went into the second, and Divine were doing pretty much the same thing. I think of a higher score. We had 3 minutes left on the clock, and then the server went, and that was it. And then we tried to replay, and it just was not having it. The same happened for the first game as well that was happening with Revival and I can't remember the other team's name right now, but it was just a
Deadman,
massive
Deadman,
server go.
Deadman.
Thank you very much. So
Yeah,
yeah, but right now, yeah,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but
go on.
yeah, you actually made me
It's all right, mate.
remember. I was in that match, the Deadman versus Alash. Actually, Deadman won with a score of 3-1 in the last round that was not played yesterday. So that's some exclusive information. So to anyone who did not who wanted to know what's gonna happen and it wasn't able to because it was not streamed. So you're saying that right now the score is 1-0 in the favor of Divine, right? If we add like till now, till this moment, it's 1-0,
Well,
excluding the round that's being
yeah,
played
well,
right now.
that's how it should be. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
it should be. I'm pretty sure we'll be carrying on from that, so it shouldn't last so long. So this normally is the second round.
Yeah,
Uh,
it is the second round. It's actually going pretty well for Divine, even though I see an overdrive by Misha Speed in the middle, easy solo using his overdrive, and Voro, mm, I think, managed to pick up the overdrive again to secure it. And I see KP using his paladin overdrive to try and help out Voro, but he gets taken out. Immortal is defending the flag. KP pushing with Misha, and he's gonna be holding the flag right now. Orchestra managed to use his overdrive. He doesn't kill him, but he managed to get him low, and Misha's taking the flag, but he's still gonna be returned. Problema on job there to return the flag with Hickey. I have seen Hickey and Problema play a lot together. Also Milo.
yeah, that's if you know players the way they communicate and the way they play, stick with the people that you play well with. So yeah, I mean, there's no shame in that, and especially keeps you more organized, and you can trust those people. Because sometimes in esports teams, there's these new people that join or the new teams that are made, and you need trustworthy people, people that say they're going to be there. Because we've seen it too many times in matches where there's a player missing, and you need to be able to trust your teammates. Yeah, so probably a good one of the reasons why they're playing together a lot. I'm throwing it out there.
Well, I could tell you that looking from this match, it seems like 4-0 is quite a big score for a Sandal game, not gonna lie. And it's going for the favor of
It is.
Divine. We see Milo picking up the flag. He's playing with you can tell that it's the new combo for Scorpion, Scorpion Crusader, and he's flexing with his XT Scorpion there on the Crusader. So I could tell you that it's pretty much strong right now, Kelly, and it became an essential turret to be in each game. Like we have seen it as you said, and as I actually expected 2 days ago in the live stream, it overshadowed Shaft, and we no longer see Shaft anymore.
Then
Like,
again,
yeah,
I take it. No, 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 sir. Yesterday there was Shaft.
really?
Shaft made it was there. I
Wait,
cannot remember which player. Do you want to guess who it
let me.
was?
Yeah, yeah. It was Alash, right?
Okay. Um, just you gonna tell me the name. If you tell me the name, I'll tell you if it was that person.
Let me, okay, one
Make a
second.
guess. Make a guess. I'm not going to tell you which team.
It will be from Revival Alash, I guess. Should be I think maybe Selfishness or Tex, right?
Wrong team, bro.
Wrong team. Oh my god. Really? You're telling me
Hmm.
that Deadman used Shaft?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
Well,
and it was yeah.
if it
We're
if it
doing
comes
quite
to
well.
Deadman, if it comes to Deadman, I already know who is using their Shaft. It seems like Yakinder was using Shaft, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
He did swap around as well. There was you can he also used Scorpion, but there was somebody else. I will find that out for you right now. But now that you're asking, I'm going to have to find out. Um, Otherwise, I will look like I don't know what I'm talking about, which is most of the time true. But right now, I'm going to go in and find out. I mean, we already know that this game's over, and I think if we look at the Twitch voting, 94% have voted Divine are going to win this. So we're just in the motions of letting Divine do what they do. And just to let people of Twitch know, so yesterday we did a live stream of this match, and the ultra containers were dropped and were able to be collected. So I'm presuming, and I'm only guessing when I say this, that there will be no drop because there was an ultra container dropped for this yesterday. So there you go. That's my take on that. SM might be able to back me up on that
Yeah,
reason.
I was actually gonna say that since I just checked the Twitch chat right now and saw a lot of people speaking about the drops and the ultra containers. So currently, we only had one drop per stream. Even though this stream was postponed from yesterday, we were not supposed to stream today. It was because the technical difficulties that we had in the server and the issues we had. That was why this stream is not actually having any drops, and this is why the EN channel is only the channel that is online, not Russian channels. So I could tell you guys that there will be drops, but they will not be today. It will be actually tomorrow. So we're sorry for that, but it's still there is a game to be watched. There is commentators here, so we just hope that you are actually gonna be enjoying this one. And yes, there are not gonna be drops today because we already gave them out yesterday.
All right, so I just want to go back to the shaft play yesterday. I got it wrong. It was Revival, Alash Pride, and it was Mafia that was using shaft.
Revival, okay. I actually I was so
Yeah,
surprised when I hear Deadman. You know, like I
yeah.
knew that Deadman wouldn't use Shaft. You know, like they would follow the trend and go with the team go with I mean follow the trend and go with other teams that are playing Scorpion right now, since Scorpion is pretty strong. So I can tell you that I expected that Alash are gonna be doing that because Alash are like an emerging team. They're not still you could say are not new, like they are a new team to this mode, not just a team like Deadman. We have seen Deadman in a couple of matches playing. We have seen them actually performing and doing well. Even though I'm not saying anything about Alash, I'm just saying that they're still lacking that information or the kind of experience to actually make them risk it and play with a Scorpion, or make them actually try something new in a tournament. You know, they still will need to try it in trainings first, and then will try it in the tournament
But
itself.
dude,
Some
I'm,
Yeah.
I yesterday I said it to Jack. I'm going to say it to you. Shaft will make a revival. Shaft will return because I don't. It's useful. I've seen Scorpion now in about 4 matches, and I still think Shaft is better. I think we're going to see a return. Not maybe straight away because it's still new in the esports format that you can use it. So I think people are going to experiment it. But I still believe the Shaft will return. And yesterday we actually saw the Shaft and Scorpion and Gauze and Thunder being used on Revival. So that's strong turrets. And then the Paladin was either switching around with Tesla or what do you call it, Rico. So that's 4 strong turrets if you're using those. Um, that's my opinion. Oh, there was Hammer as well. Sorry, forgot Hammer. Obviously, Hammer was there. So 3 strong turrets. It was Thunder, Gauze, and Shaft, or the other way round. Either way, strong turrets. Are you with
Oh,
me?
yeah. Well, I was just gonna
Or do you
say,
still disagree?
no, no, no. I agree about that actually, but I can tell you that it's something that is actually inevitable. That the Scorpion is gonna be seen in the grand finale. I'm expecting something like this.
Really? Well, we saw the Dictator get returned as well recently as well, um, with Vulcan, which we haven't seen in a while. Uh, so you know, the further we get into the stages, the serious teams, you know, bring out the dirty tricks, so to speak. I think using Dictator with Paladin and Vulcan is a little bit cheeky because it is so OP. You know, as those two holes traveling together, it's pretty much a guaranteed cap,
And Vulcan,
depending on.
Vulcan. You forgot about
Yeah,
Vulcan.
well, that's what I was talking about, Vulcan. with having a dictator with the Paladin with Vulcan, and it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's so OP, so OP.
I think we will actually see that also in the what is his name, in the final stage of this
Challenger?
tournament.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no, no. We
yeah,
are
yeah.
in currently in
The
challenges, so
Legend stage.
we'll be seeing it in legends and
Yeah.
champion stage. So I could tell you we have already seen it in challenges, but I'm expecting that other teams like the actually experienced teams. But by the way, so you don't forget, and the other people or other viewers, we have forget that right now we have 16 teams competing into getting only 8 out of them to be advancing to the legend stage, because there's already 8 teams waiting in the legend stage because of their high TMR points. So we'll be having 8 versus 8 in
Mhm.
the legend stage, and the best 8 teams are going to be fighting in the champion stage to actually win the first, second, and third places in this one. So to not get fooled, it's simply 16 teams playing now to be ranked in a ladder, and we'll take the 8 top teams that will be able to move out and leave the challengers, taking a flight into the legend stage and compete with the 8 teams that are already there waiting for the other teams to arrive. And then we'll be picking up the 8 best teams in legend stage to travel into the champion stage and make it into the top 3 teams of this tournament.
Get back. I just want to give a little talk to Drown right now. They are asking in the game chat, are we ready? So if you can let them know that we are, happy days. And yeah, it's going to be. I think the Tanky Fund will be returning for that champion stage, if I'm correct, and that prize money will be going. The money will be going to the top 3 players, 3 teams of that. So looking forward to seeing what they're going to be putting in that Tanky Fund. I know a lot of other people are excited to because even if you buy a small bundle in the Tanky Fund, you are guaranteed some pretty epic augments and slots, and the Armadillo Crisis drone. So looking forward to that. I think it'll be after Black Friday that kicks off for the Christmas vibes. That's a prediction. I don't know. It's not guaranteed.
Well, I think it will be closer to the legend stage, maybe at the end of the legend stage, maybe at the
Okay.
start of the champion stage.
Hmm.
But it will be at the legend stage, and it will end before the champion stage. So there is a chance for
Hmm.
everyone to participate, and also at the same time, there is a chance for the people to actually see who's gonna win and to maximize the prizes at all to get like the best prizes, and the teams also get
Yeah.
the best prizes. So we'll be seeing that happening in the next month or the next couple. Yeah, it's the next month or this month. We still have no information about it,
I'd
but
like to.
yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to give a little bit of a tip to people that wouldn't class themselves as a buyer. If there's one thing you should invest in, I mean, sometimes the battle pass is worth it because you can get some of those skins. But believe me, if you just get the small bundle, I think it's 900 tank coins. It is really worth it because you can really get a good augment for a certain turret. Like I bought the small bundle on my low account and I got Helios, and I get called a massive buyer, even though it's not true. I only bought the small bundle. So if there's one thing you should invest in the game, for me, it would be the Tanky Fund. Would you agree with that, or is that you know a miscalculated comment?
Well, I would agree with it actually. If you speak about the battle pass, it's actually good, but sometimes it's like it's good to some people and it's bad to some people. Because for me as a player, I would say that I bought this battle pass, but sometimes I don't have time to play. That's one thing. The second thing is that sometimes I have the stuff in the battle pass, so it doesn't make any sense to buy it to
Yeah,
me because I already have them. But
no, for
anyway,
sure. But
the
yeah, it's
match
more the
kicks off.
Tanky Fund. It's the Tanky Fund. Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
the tank
Okay.
fund
Yeah. True. The
is
match
100% worth it. The tank fund is 100% worth it. Not gonna lie, like I would go with the tank fund even though because it's
Yeah.
something that is
That
not
that was
done.
the one I meant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
Okay.
that you
Sorry.
were actually speaking
I'm
about
confused.
the normal one, normal
No,
pass.
no. Thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah,
Anyway, as it's true, it's true. We're into this third round, and Devine already picking up the flag. Under fire right now. Problema getting taken out. KP getting the return, but Immortal's already trying to escape again with that flag. So nearly a minute, 30 seconds into it, no flags have been capped, which is kind of unusual for Sandbox. I think they're just feeling each other out, and then it's going to explode into an orgy of capping. Right now, we see a good push by the blue side, which I've lost, forgot their names, Death Sight, but taken
that's
out.
yeah.
Yes. Hmm.
Amazing overdrive by Hickey there. Actually took out three players and exterminated this attack, and that was pretty much not a good overdrive by Misha Speed there. Hit the ground because he just
Oh,
went up the ramp. Yeah.
yeah. Dangerous to do that because he was really pushing forward. If he'd slowed down a little bit as he was coming over the lip of the ramp, could have got away with it. But hey, panic when you're in esports. Keeping calm is the biggest key to success. One of the biggest keys.
Yeah, indeed, it
Right now,
actually is.
yeah, Hickey is up top helping out defend, but got his OD and might be sending it sometime soon to clear the blue tanks. Here it goes. Hickey sending it out. He's solo sending his Scorpion rockets, but way too off. It's a shame the swarm augment was not activated because that would have been able to have taken him out. But the Scorpion's rockets have to be done at a pretty safe distance for it to actually be effective. Otherwise, it's just hitting far away.
Yeah, well, I was actually speaking with Jack about this 2 days ago. I was like asking him, what do you think if there's gonna be arguments and like in normal MM? He said it would be turning into MM rather than esport, and he was actually right. Like I would tell you if they get like arguments and alterations and stuff like this, it's gonna be turning into MM rather than an esport format.
Absolute
But I would
nightmare.
say,
Absolute nightmare. Yeah,
yeah,
I think that's why. Go on.
I would tell you that I think bringing protections is not going to be a bad idea. I think that's going to be a strategic one.
Uh, You know what? I think what is beautiful about the esport format is that there's nothing. It's pure. That's your turret. This is the way it is. I mean, we look at drones. If you allow Crisis into this, dude, everyone's going to be smashed. It's. I mean, okay. I don't know. I just think it's spoil it. I think
Well, I would
personally.
think the same about the drones and stuff like this. I was just thinking about what would happen if we would have protections. But you know what is a better idea? I think that the better idea is gonna be just removing everything, even the supplies. They cannot use supplies. They can just pick drops up on the ground. That's gonna be the best thing about it. Like it would make it more fair. Like it's more of a chance of better one who picks the supplies or better one who times the supplies, is gonna be better to do this instead of just you can use the supplies, That's gonna be even more fair.
You're trying to, you're trying to revolutionize the game. I'm a little bit worried there, Sam.
I was just,
No,
I
to
was
be
just,
honest, I no.
I was just curious. I was just
Mm,
curious. Nothing more.
yeah. I think that would destroy it. Right now, it's not like okay, we know that the Tanky has brought in this new system of what do we say? Uh, if you don't have a drone, then you don't have supplies. They've just added that. So basically pushing people to get a drone. And so right now, the way it is in esports is like they have Brutus because they can. Um, and yeah, I think it really slow it down, mate. It slow down the play. Um, yeah, I think leave it how it is. Don't change something that works.
Well, we'll see what happens anyway in the couple of next months, couple of seasons coming up in this tournament. But anyway,
All right,
let's hop
hang
back
on.
into the
Let's throw it
match.
to the people. let's throw it to the people. Let's throw it to the people just before we go back to the match. Tell us what you think. What do you believe? Should there be drones and other things, protections thrown into esports? Yes or no? Anyway, back to the game. Sorry, I want to know what they think, bro.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right.
Actually, that's a good idea. Like we should be speaking about it a lot.
Yeah.
We should share the opinions as well. But anyway, right now it's 3 minutes 40 seconds left in the time of the game. It's 3-0 for the side of Divine. Still going on and dominating this game. We had Sandal the last game we played in. It was a huge score for Divine. Now it's Sandbox with a 3-0 right now. So if they win this, it's gonna be a scoreboard totally of a 3-0 for their favor. So if they just would need one more win or one more tie to actually win this round, this whole match.
Yeah. So right now, a standoff. Mayo holding it for Divine, E Solo for Death Sight. I'm predicting that Divine are going to be able to sneak away in there and get it. But Netting's got an OD. KP's got an OD. I see also Vorov OC as well. I was speaking French there. Aussi, lui a aussi son chose. But yeah, I just don't feel that Death Sight have the power and the persistence to be able to get through, or the communication.
Yeah, it seems like they're losing it there to Divine, to be honest, and I think that is actually going to be returned just before this 2 minutes finish. They just need a couple of overdrives, or they just need Orchestra to be there. And overdrive being activated, two overdrives actually. KP is pushing, four players are pushing against Hickey and Milo, I guess. Yeah,
Oh,
Milo uses overdrive. Oh, amazing overdrive by Milo. Takes out one player, and the other one is low. I see in the other side, Problema is trying to return the flag. Orchestra joins him. Easy Solo is low. Is he
yeah.
going to be using it? But he gets taken out by netting. Still, Immortal is coming, but he is gonna be taken out. I actually presume, maybe yes. He's really low. He doesn't have a repair kit, and he gets taken out. Voro is trying to secure the overdrive in mid. Orchestra is there. Who's gonna be taking it? They're trying to give it to Hickey, but the overdrive is being used by
Oh,
Orchestra to
oh,
secure
oh,
that one.
Problema, getting the
Yeah,
return, and it's 4-0. Beautiful work. Misha Speed decided not to use his OD to save that flag, which he might live to regret. But right now, pushing up into that platform, got his OD. Think he's going to be releasing that quite soon. Still not, and taken out before he can do. Problema with his OD activated, rushing in, taken out though by Netting, who's pushing forward to help E Solo, who's attempting to pick up the flag. He's got it, but taken out. Mission Speed, here it is. But Orchest using the OD, preventing, and then Hickey sending his OD. It was a party of ODs there, and the
yeah.
flag is safe.
Even though it still got secured, the flag is not taken out of the base of Divine. They managed to secure it in their base now, and it's 4-0. A huge domination of team Deathlight there. Even though we could say that Deathlight are the ones holding the first place in the ladder currently. But it seems like after this match, they're not going to be doing so, since they will be having their first loss if they doesn't do if they actually don't manage to win this one, or even like they need to win the next one to be able to stay there. But I see Voro is actually just standing there in the last 15 seconds. He knows that there's nothing to
Yeah,
be done, and
he,
they're just sitting there.
he just doesn't. Yeah, doesn't care. That's not a good sign. Never give up, even if you are losing 4-0. Well, actually 5 at the end of it. So good work by Devine, assuring that they only need one more round, either a draw or a win. And I suspect it will be a win for Divine, because we're staying in sandbox. And if they're performing like this, I think it's quite a written fact that they will get the win. But yeah, always good practice to go against a stronger team. And right now, let's see if Deathsight can at least get a couple of caps in this round, because to have a defeat 0, not good for the morale. So I think they should give everything they can and give Devine a bit of a hard time if
Yeah.
they can.
Well, I think we have a technical pause right now.
Ooh,
It's actually been requested by let me see. Yeah, it's actually requested by Team Divine. They're requesting a. I don't know why, but they're just requesting it. It's
that's very strange.
I see only 4 players in the side of Team Death side there. Seems like they're leaving. It's 3 players there. What's gonna happen? I don't know.
Maybe they're just gonna leave. You do see it happen. It does happen occasionally where a team just recognise that they have no chance, and so either quit. Is it a bad thing? You know, I don't
Well,
know. It's when it's so dominant. It's I don't know. Sometimes I've rage quit before, bro. So kind of understand it. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but have you ever rage quit?
Um, well, I think one time it was in League of Legends. I rage quit there, because my team was so bad, and I was really mad about it. I was doing my best, and no one was helping. So I was like, no, I don't care anymore. I just left.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, it just
Not a
happened
lot.
one time, just one time. But I never quit it in an esport match or some match like this, like an important match. I never quit a match like this. I just like to finish what I started. It's something that everyone should do. Whenever you start something, you have to take the responsibility of finishing it. You started it, you need to finish it.
Wise words by SM, and actually, I need to take your words into account because there is one thing I am doing in my life right now that I am being a bit lazy with. So thanks for your words, bro. It's motivating,
You're
and
welcome, man.
without even, yeah, mate. It's not always easy, huh? This crazy
Yeah,
life, because it's easy. You have an idea, very easy to have an idea, but to get the idea to become a reality, oh my goodness,
yeah. It's
it's
actually
like.
something really hard, especially with the challenges that face you, and now and everything is digitalized, some challenges appear from nowhere. So some stuff you never
So
took into account that it should happen or it would happen. No.
Mhm. Yeah. So right now, whether it should happen or not, we are going to be rejoining the fourth round.
Fourth round, yeah,
No,
fourth round.
it's the fourth round.
We already
Yeah.
played one round in Sandal yesterday. Second was played today in the first beginning of this one, and the third round is played just finished a couple of minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago in Sandbox, and then we'll be doing the last one. That's gonna start in just 2 more minutes or 1 minute 30 seconds from now. But still, I cannot see any of the teams. They might. Oh yeah, I think they are gonna be joining at 21:37, and that's exactly 1 minute, 1 minute and a half from now,
Makes a bit of sense. Well, they've already joined.
or just
Good
now,
for
or
them.
yeah, just now. They just
Yeah.
joined now, so the match start exactly at 8:37.
Very good people. Yeah. So predictions pretty clear. We feel that Divine are going to get this easy win. Immortal Hero jumping on top of his teammate to try and secure that OD that will be dropping. And White Fox, as you've just written down, it is 3-0. Death Sight
Yeah.
are being demolished. So what will be happening is either a draw will get them the win and it will end it, or they get the win. Obviously, if they lose, I will play one more round.
Yeah, I see that
But
actually Medrano joined the game right now instead of instead of netting, I guess. Yeah, it was netting who
yeah.
left.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Medrano can do. Is he going to be the key to a successful round or Death Sight? And Ikea Warrior 7, there is no drop today. The drop was yesterday. This is a game that is being replayed because of server lag yesterday. We couldn't complete it, but the Ultra containers were available yesterday, and there was definitely a lot of time. I think we streamed for at least 30, nearly an hour. So there will be no Ultra containers today, but there will be tomorrow.
Yeah, there will be tomorrow. Actually, we I would like to tell you guys that we this is our like weekend day for commentators and broadcasters. But what happened yesterday made us work today as well. And as you, for your information to add into account that the live stream team is actually live streaming 1 day, 2 days actually. Yeah, we do live stream 2 days, I guess, and 1 day off, and 2 days and 1 day off. So currently, that should have been today. Should have been a day off. But what happened yesterday didn't make us able to take our day off. So we're actually doing something that is for you
Yeah.
guys to actually watch it. Yeah.
And it's not a watching scam. No, this is esports, and the whole aim of esports is actually to watch the teams, funnily enough, and
Yeah.
not collect the ultra containers. It's about supporting and seeing how these teams are doing, because and also learning from actually watching some of the top players of the game performing uh, in these maps. For example, what's the red alert? I always learn a lot, especially of the red side of the base, of how to cap quickly and easily by just dipping the flag before just in front of it. So, yeah, there's tricks to learn by watching these players. That's why we're really here. One ultra container. Is that what life has come to? One ultra container. Maybe it has. But the game's off. Anyway, enough of the philosophy. E-Solo using his OD and taking out Hickey there, and nicely done. The flag is still out there, but I think Voro not even bothering to get the return. I think he's happy where it is, and yeah, now he's playing, toying with the people. You think it's here? Miss your speed. Oh, Hunter OD is so vital right now
Yeah.
because it's well also the Mammoth OD can stop the airs OD. But that is, yeah, it's one of those very needed holes
We have
in an
seen them. We
esports
have
scene.
seen it 2 days ago. Battle axes. Actually, we have seen Morgana
We did.
stopping that overdrive
We
that
did.
could have made the team
Yeah.
against Battle Axes Reapers, I guess, win that match. They could have
Yes.
actually won it because of that. But we went into five ties, 5 ties.
5 ties, mate. 5 ties. It was one of the long drawn out games of this year for me. I thought time had stopped. And when we got to the end, it took me about an hour to get back to some form of normal time zone. Yeah, hopefully we don't see too many of those games.
Yeah,
And again, somebody in Twitch thinking that there will be a drop. There will be no drops today. And the reason is because this game has already been played and the drops were given yesterday. Anyway, back to the game. 7:06 on the clock. And no flags, interestingly enough. Definitely Death Sight are putting on a better defensive play than they have in the previous rounds. So causing a little bit of problem for Devine. And actually pulling the flag right now. Hickey's going to try and prevent that. But KP has got his OD in the middle and unfortunately couldn't pick up the second one, but got the first cap. Hello, hello. We see Death Sight in the lead for the first time in this match. Is Medrano causing the different results already? Obviously, he's using Gore's Hunter. Let's see if that one player has made the difference.
maybe if actually they manage to win this one, they will going to be playing another because
Mhm.
the score currently is 3-0. So if they play, it's going to be 3-1, and still there will be two more rounds that's going to be played. So if they manage to win those two more rounds, they're gonna be tying and we'll be going into a tiebreaker. But I think right now with Problema is advancing with the flag and it's gonna be an equalizer at the moment, 1-1.
Quickly return there. So it's nice to see Deathsight getting at least one on the scoreboard, giving them that little boost of morale. So right now we've got KP who's sneaking in their base, taken out though by Hickey. Well spotted. And yeah, it's nice to see Deathsight a bit more aggressive than they have been in the first 2 rounds of today. Medrano pushing in, grabbing the flag, using his. Oh no, he had somebody use a Hunter OD against him. Problema taking him out. The red flag is in mid, but Misha Speed is going to be able to get the return, and they've got a 3-tank push for Deathsight. Right now, 4 of them in the middle, going across, dropping down. KP picking up, but not going to get any further than that.
Yeah, still 1-1
Game,
and
tough game.
5 minutes left to be exact. 4 minutes 40 seconds on the clock left right now for the match to finish. And it's just one flag separating team Team Deathlight of winning this one and playing another round to actually try and survive there and manage to be getting into the next round and trying for a chance. But I think Problema is going to be going there. Hero is actually
Oh,
activating his overdrive, and he takes out 2 players, 3 players actually. A shot lands by Medrano with his Gauss, but he gets taken out, and that's 2-1 on the scoreboard.
but not enough to stop the flag from being capped. Right now, 2-1 on the scoreboard. Not surprised. I mean, it was nice to see Deathsight get that cap. Can they get a cap now and get the draw? And then possibly collect one more flag before the end? It's possible. Is it likely? Gotta say it's not. But hey, I like to be surprised. I like to see Deathsight get this round. Come
Yeah,
on,
we'll
Deathsight,
see.
you can
But
do it, lads.
Overdrive is dropping right now. Problema is there. Overdrive is going to be secured by Immortal. Yeah, Immortal is actually going to be taking it. He's pushing his way into the dead bodies tanks right there. And he managed to secure the overdrive. I see him advancing. And Misha Speed, he's actually activating it. Misha Speed, he's using it. And it was a fail for Immortal. This is the first time I see Immortal not using his overdrive well. But overdrive is being used by Voro there, taking out 3 players, securing the flag on the ground and defending it really well. And I see also Medrano pushing. So something has changed. Something has definitely changed this round for Dust side.
Yeah, Medrano is definitely bringing a stronger team vibe to Deathsight. So netting, I mean, obviously, good player, but Medrano, this might be his map, and he's just saying, "Come on, let me in, let me see, let me help the team out," instead of just sitting there on the bench. Which is sometimes we've seen it before in other matches where there's been a few player changes. I think there was one game where we actually saw 3 or 4. And it did make a difference. If you're losing, you better change something. Technical pauses are there for that. And I was surprised that it was actually Devine that actually got the TP, and not actually Deathsight, who are the people that need it the most, because they are losing 3-0 at this moment in time. So yeah, it's a game of tactics and when to use the TP and when to switch players all makes a difference. Right now, 1 minute 40 on the clock, 2-1 to Devine, but KP is pulling. In trouble though. Yeah, going that way through the base is a dangerous thing because of respawn. Bro, what do you think? Can they do it?
1 minute 30 seconds. I see one player actually is just Misha Speed having his overdrive, and also I see Problema. He uses his overdrive right now though, but it was a waste. So I don't think that they are gonna be actually doing something about it. It's just gonna be going to Divine. It's not gonna be captured 100%. I'm sure about it. Uh,
Yeah.
Even though Problema manages to use his overdrive, he takes a critical shot by Medrano due to a lock with the Gauss. and he's gonna be pushing in the left side with Hickey. Mortal is trying to go with them as well. Misha Speed uses repair kit. Immortal gets taken out. I see Problema going right now. Hickey is taking the flag. Problema is being pushed. KP is pushing him. Hickey is taking a lot of damage. He's leaving flag for Immortal. Is it going to be the third capture in the last seconds? A shot lands on Immortal there. He's really low. He's going to be taken out. Orchestra is trying to take the flag. He takes the flag. Easy solo is trying his best. Is fighting for it. But he gets taken out, and the flag is being pulled from behind. Misha Speed actually returned the flag, and KP is going 22
It's been
seconds.
the flag's returned.
Yeah, are they gonna prove me wrong?
Uh,
Voro is taking it, and the
uh,
overdrive by Hiki. I think this is gonna be the one that
Hit
ends
it.
everything. Yeah. It is
Yeah,
the one. It is the one, and they are not gonna have time to actually do this. And yeah, we could call it off right now. Divine are the champions of this game, and they managed
there
to
we
get
go.
out of it, triumphed, and that's the score of 4-0 on the whole scoreboard. This round was ended 2-1 for the favor of Divine. Congratulations, Divine, and you actually deserve to win this match.
They did. It was clear. We were all pretty confident as the prediction was showing in the chat, and we were all proven right that Devine took it away easily without really. I mean, the first round where they actually got a flag capped against one was this last one, but it just they didn't have the skills, the luck. But let's say the skills to beat Divine today. They were definitely the better team. So well done to Devine, well done to Death Sight. It's not over. We continue in the Challenger stage tomorrow, and so you can join us where there will be Ultra containers. Oh yes, it's a promise. And if there isn't any, then I will eat a banana with with
With
paint
milk,
on it.
with milk,
Pink,
with milk.
no pink, no with pink paint.
Paint,
And
really.
which is toxic. Basically, it will kill me. So that's how guaranteed I feel that there will be ultra containers tomorrow.
Uh,
Anyway, happy
I
days.
will.
SM has been. Yeah, go on. You want to see
Yeah,
me do it, don't
I
you?
will. I will make sure to tell Excite to actually make two containers tomorrow.
Unavailable.
I don't want to lose you, man.
All right. So happy days. SM's been here commentating, and also on the broadcast we have had Drown giving you the visual uh, wonder that is Tanky Esports. Any last words, my friend?
Yeah, well, guys, stay safe and see you tomorrow on the live stream. Thank you for joining us today, and goodbye. Bye bye.